Hi guys, welcome to another class. This is a beginner's level intro to finding that deep abdominal core that is so helpful for finding support for our low back, lift out of our hips, and spinal support. This whole class will be on our backs, laying down, and then lay yourself long and just be. Start from the crown of your head, scan your body to the tips of your toes. Letting the breath move your torso in a very natural rhythm. If sensations are really loud in the body right now, open your eyes. But if you're having a hard time noticing sensations or noticing the details of sensations in your body, close the eyes, lower the input coming from the external environment, and really allow your brain to start to interpret what bottom-up regulation is trying to tell it. A nice big breath in and big breath out. Bend your knees, plant the soles of your feet on the ground. So to gently just tilt the hips forward and back. Very gently opening that articulation between the base of the spine and the two hips and the two legs. Good. As you start to move this articulation of pelvic bowl forward and back, can you find a place that feels relatively neutral in your body? Good. And as we find neutral, we're going to exaggerate the abdominal pressure. So we're going to think belly button slightly to spine. This will encourage your low back to actually flatten out. Press against the ground. And then with this gentle engage of our abdominal muscles, can we start to wiggle the head a bit longer away from the base of our spine, encouraging the spine to lift up out of the pelvic bowl. As we kind of wiggle our spine long until keeping that core engagement, do you feel a bit of a lift happening between your hips? So the low belly should feel engaged and lifted up, and that's the base canister of your core muscles working for you, your pelvic floor. Good, nice big breaths here. The breath may feel a bit constricted because we have that abdominal pressure built and the core is engaged, core setting in your belly region, making it a bit difficult for your diaphragm to move down with an inhale. So if you're noticing the breath lives a bit more around the rib cage and the throat space, that's very normal here. And this will be kind of hard. We're holding this pressurized system for a long period of time. And it's a very subtle engagement here, but building awareness and creating this habit pattern of core engagement and core awareness creates a nice core setting of stability around our belly region. And we want to increase tonnage of these muscles, because then as we go about our day, this habit pattern of foundational core engagement will seem a bit more accessible. Alright, open the eyes, let the awareness go of that abdominal pressure. Hug the knees in, rock the hips side to side or forward and back. Giving the brain a bit of a break from this awareness work and felt sense work. Let the breath move in a very natural pattern. Breathe deeply into your belly, pressing the belly into your thighs with each big inhale. Hug the knees deeper into your belly with each exhale. And then bring some space between your knees. So you're changing the orientation of your leg bones coming into this complex hip socket. Same thing though, on a big inhale, press the belly deeper into the thighs. Exhale, squeeze the hips a bit closer to the torso. Then let the legs go long, arms go up over the head. Stretch your toes away from your fingers. Big breath into the torso. Stretch out any sticky areas. And then again, bend the knees, plant the soles of the feet on the ground. Arms come down by your side. Heels walk themselves a bit closer till maybe they're brushing the fingertips or they're a couple inches away from the fingertips. And then press down through your heels to lift your hips up. And lower back down. Lift up, soften the glutes, engage both sides of our thighs, hamstrings and quads. And then exhale, lower the hips down. And then you choose the pacing. Lift your hips up and down at whatever pace makes the most sense for your body. Softening the glutes when we can, so we're finding this movement coming from our deep abdominals and then the solid engagement and activation of our full leg line. So pressing down through the heels, engaging the thighs. And a slight variation if you'd like. Lift your arms up over your head. Same motions, same awareness through the lower body. Exhale, let it all go. Hands come to your belly. Notice what you feel. Extend both legs long. Rock out the hips. Soften the belly. Reach the arms long away from the feet. Full body stretch. And then walk both hands and feet over to the right side, stretching out the left side body. Big breath into the left ribs and side waist. Switch sides. Both hands and feet go over to the left. This time stretching out the right side body and ribs. Really encourage the breath into that side. Big inhale. Big exhale. Soles of feet come together, knees go out wide. You play with the distance of how far away the heels are towards the torso. Find a spot that gives you that yummy, juicy stretch. And then here, keep the legs as they are. Try to find that core engagement we worked on at the beginning of class. Right, belly button to spine is going to flatten our low back on the ground. Feel that groundedness through the back pressing down. Think crown of head moving away from the hips. Lengthening the spine, engaging those stabilizing muscles of the spine. And then you find that lift through the muscles between our hips, really supporting our abs, creating an abdominal pressure system of our core. And as you take a nice big breath in, feel that core engagement, that pressurized system through the low back. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, let everything go. Let the legs move out of the butterfly position. Knees come up towards the ceiling. Soles of feet are still on the ground. Good. And then find the butterfly position again. And we're going to add some core engagement. And find that core engagement that we just worked on. Then bring your hands between your legs and do gentle pulsing, lifting your shoulders and head up, puffing your chest out. Hands are reaching between the legs. Gentle pulsing motion. Each movement, you do a nice exhale as the arms move closer to the feet. Good, and when you're done, you're done. Let the legs come together, soles of feet on the ground. Again, puff out your chest, lift your head up and shoulders off the ground. Hands are down by your feet. And you're lifting your hands up and down, up and down. Again, slowly working this corseting in of engagement through the abdominal muscles. Low back is rooted onto the ground. Pelvic floor is lifted. Spine is long as crown of the head is reaching forward away from the hips. Strong through the front of our core. Upper hip is coming closer to the bottom ribs as we lift our chest and head up off the ground. Nice big breath in. And out. Lower the chest down. Inhale, lift up the chest, find that corseting of the abs. And this time, hands are going side to side from one heel to the other. Rocking the torso side to side, working on the lateral sides of our abs. All right, we're building heat here. We're encouraging the bloods to flow. We're encouraging vessels to dilate and open up, allowing more fluid to flow through the belly region. This can cause some tenderness through the area. Remember, you know your body best. If you're getting sharp pains or you know these sensations are going to cause some type of pain flare, back off. Alright, gentle leg lifts. Legs are bent. Core is engaged. Front of hips are closer to the ribs. And you're lifting your left leg up for the knee to come into a 90 degrees with the hips. And then back down. Do 10 on this one side. If you want more challenge, you can either straighten the leg that's doing these leg lifts, but make sure our low back is not popping off the ground. Or you can lift both legs up and make your neutral positioning be hips and knees are both at a 90-degree angle. In between, both legs come up. And then we switch sides. Right leg comes down, left leg goes up. Good, let it all go. Big inhale. Big exhale, legs go long. We settle into a rest, noticing what we're feeling. What sort of awareness and mobility have we found through our belly and torso region? end the video here, but I'll keep it running for another 10 minutes. This is a great opportunity to work on an embodiment practice, so a mindful meditation and body scans, or noticing your thoughts coming in and coming out. It's also a great opportunity to work on your personalized PT exercises. You choose. Take these next 10 minutes for yourself. Thank you for joining me with class. I hope you gained a little bit more awareness through your belly space. And I'll see you next time.